Good morning and welcome to your week one recap of the fantasy football, brought to you by Devin and Nico. After an exciting week one, we are left with many questions. Why so few penalties in the first week? Why were some stadiums allowed to have fans and others were not? How the fuck do points even work in this league? Andy Reid's face shield new for COVID? Or is that what he's required to wear to protect other patrons when he goes to Golden Corral? I don't know the answers to these questions, but hopefully we can learn as we go through this crazy year. Week one, Team Bullies put a smack on Mac Attack and led the points charge, racking up 265 big ones. This stellar performance was led by Aaron, I really like girls, Rogers, who is proving all the naysayers wrong, at least on the field. And Josh Jacobs making a strong sophomore debut. Add-in efforts by Steroid Oompa Loompa, CEH, and Team Tax Accountant Adam Thielen. This squad can be something to watch going forward. Cowboy haters also made a big week one debut closely behind the point leader with 241 points of their own, led by Christian McCaffrey, who has to be Black Irish, if you know what I'm saying, because if not, the last 2 years doesn't make any sense. Or our week one leader and week two pick of the week, '49ers running back and illegitimate Wayne's brother, Raheem Mostert, is a must start this week as well after his week one performance with 56 rushing yards, 95 receiving yards, and a touchdown. This comes on the tail end of a 2019 season where he scored 8 times in the final 6 weeks of the season and a whopping 220 yards and 4 touchdowns in the NFC Championship game. Watch for him this week. Make another big splash. Continuing on with this game, and after an abysmal start to the season, some would say questionable draft picks as well. This week's matchup has left Team GM Mr. Olsen wondering if he should just forget about his playoff chances for this year. More to come. Nico? We'll wrap up this week's recap. Injury report. With our injury report, some notable names such as Kittle, Cook, and Joe Flacco, replacement quarterback for the Washington Sentinels, is out this week with neck injury. For the Jets. Out this week with a neck injury. Reports say this is actually an old injury from his days in Baltimore when he used to go clubbing with Ray Lewis. Thank you. Also notable name out this week for the Jets, Le'Veon Bell. We are told that he is nursing a hamstring injury, but Jets spokesman said that they're still hopeful that Bell could play using just his other 2 legs. That's it for this week's recap. Hopefully I don't see you next week and my team does better.